Well, well, I guess we're gonna see what happens with this. Attempting a live stream again. See what happens. I'm never really quite sure if this is actually gonna turn out right or not, just because every time I try something with live streaming, it just seems to come crumbling down. And oh, jeez, Edward the Sex Tank. I forgot that I made that a thing. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll delete that one. I don't know. I really don't know why I picked this particular game. I was just like, yeah, I got nothing else to do. And I partially just wanted to try out some live streaming for fun. I suppose you can call it that. Yeah, English. It should have subtitles on. Yeah. I got the volume down really low so my mic won't catch most of it. Well, that's the idea anyway. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm not quite sure. Adrian. Yeah, I'm not going to call this the same thing. I'll call it Alucard because that's what I've dubbed myself for my internet life. I suppose that works. Yeah, this will be okay. It's all gonna be Daijobu. I mean, at least I'm picking a game that I've played like a billion times. Because back when I was a teenager, all those many years ago, I was kind of like obsessed with this game. This one and like Assassin's Creed 2 and Uncharted and all that kind of stuff. But this game's a lot of fun. I played it back I played the PS3 version a while ago, a couple of years ago, and then I got the upgraded thing for PS4. Because I was like, when I got PS4 for Christmas, there was literally nothing to play except for Battlefield 4, which is kind of terrible. And then there was this, and I was like, I'll play the thing about pirate assassins, because why not? It's got pirates, it's got assassins. What could possibly go wrong here? And it was pretty cool. I mean, you get your own pirate ship that you can upgrade. Although upgrading it's a pain to get some of the upgrades, because you have to it's like, yeah, go whale hunting 3, 4, 5, 6 different times. It's like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun the first time, not the second and third time. It's literally the same thing every time. Every time. But you know, whatever. Oh, I should hit the button. Yeah, I remember how to play this. Hard ladies. It's turning so fast. Yeah, take that. Perfect. I remember part of the reason I liked this game was because of the soundtrack too. That definitely had a part to play in why I spent so much time with this game way back when. I think Brian Tyler did the soundtrack. He's a pretty cool dude. Oh. Okay, good. He's almost gone. If I remember, I think you start off with a really crappy ship, though. Like, it's like super dinky and barely functions. Oh, yeah. I feel like this is how that one SpongeBob special should have gone. You know, the Flying Dutchman and SpongeBob and Patrick out in the North Sea. But it obviously didn't go that way. See, now why couldn't the Assassin's Creed movie look like this? I don't know. I saw the trailer and I was like so disappointed, and I was like, I don't really want to go to the theaters and go and watch this film. So I decided not to go to the theater and watch the film because, you know.
Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod of the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me
I
sick.
forget what the name of the guy is who
I want
played
walls that
Edward.
hold back
It's been
the
so long
wind.
since I've looked at the cast of
I
voice
want a
actors.
decent
This
life.
game did have like the best like production values out of any Assassin's Creed
How
game,
long
and I
would you
would
be
I
gone
would
with these
honestly say I think it's better
privateers?
than. I mean, it's probably visually the textures probably
Yeah, I
aren't as
reckon.
good as
Two
what
at
was
the
the
most.
last one? Syndicate. Yeah, Syndicate was the last one that came out. But
All
I think
right. No more than two.
it had the mess. It probably had like one of the
Promise
messier
me.
stories in Assassin's Creed, but at least the characters were interesting, which is more than I can say for most Assassin's Creed games. Although I guess it's not fair for me to expect every game series to be on The Witcher's level. I think I streamed Skyrim like a week and a half ago, and my voice probably sounded completely different because I was really sick with I don't even know what it was, throat cold. Throat cold thing. Oh yeah. I remember the transition here being a little odd, just because it becomes like I think it becomes daytime in the cutscene. That's still raining a little bit. I take it back. No, it's daytime now. Ooh, a straggler.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
Oops. What, dude? The gun was submerged in water. You should have known.
I'm on to you, Sneaksby!
Like, how could you not have known? Ugh, the gunpowder gets
Come
wet.
on, mate.
Yeah, sure.
We're
we
off
just
to a
gotta
bad
fire
start.
it anyway. I probably won't be able to think of anything clever or overtly sexual because it's like really late at night and I'm live
It's
streaming for
100
no
leagues or
apparent
more
reason.
to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
You know, unfortunately, I did try to stream Overwatch recently, and my internet's too crappy for me to stream that game in 1.8 megabits per second and still maintain HD quality, which sucks because I would totally love to do that, but I think PS Plus is putting up Lego Batman 3. So I might be able to make that like a let's play, maybe. I gotta get another controller though, because I only got one now. I had to sell my other two back to purchase the new one. My other two were broken. I was just like, yeah, take this. It doesn't work, and they still gave me a lot of money. It's probably like quick fixes they have to do on it, and then they're probably just gonna like
Gosh, git.
sell it for like 50
Where's he
bucks.
running to?
Or no, like 55 bucks. Whatever they sell all the used controllers for. I don't buy used controllers, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'm just playing this for a
We
little
could
bit,
work together
just to
on
see.
this.
Just to see how far we get. We'll probably get through like some. I'll probably get up to Havana and dick around a little bit in Havana. and then probably call it a night for this game. But later on, my brother and I will probably be streaming Sonic 06 because we hate ourselves. And Sonic 06 is a great game for people that hate themselves. Oh yeah. Ow.
Keep your distance!
I don't think there's any way to... Yeah, no, there's no way to avoid that. Oh yeah, I could engage in this game's quote-unquote combat system. I used to think the combat in this game was really cool. Then my dad saw me playing it one day, and he was just like, you know, the British could never have taken over the entire world back in the heyday if they had waited for their turn in a sword fight. Like, this game's AI is just absolutely horrendously bad. I mean, the ship AI is not... it's not completely terrible, but... I'm still not over that cold. Yeah, see, let me, come on. That's all I had to do. Just spin him around and slash him in the back a little bit. And he's like, oh god, there's nothing I can do to defend myself. Master Assassin my ass. We're gonna find
Senor
the
Duncan
cube in a
Waldo.
moment.
I accept your most
Michael
generous
Bay
offer and await
Transformers.
your arrival
Oh,
with
boy.
eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's
Wouldn't
collect.
it be like 90 degrees outside in this kind of weather? Just saying. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Assassin's Creed, so at some point they have to put the hood on. Otherwise, it's not Assassin's
School will
Creed.
do me just fine.
I mean, even like Syndicate, even though they still have they have top hats and crap, they still have to wear the hood at some point whenever they go into stealth mode. I like how it took them. Let me see, Assassin's Creed 1, 2. If you count Brotherhood, that's 3. If you count Revelations, that's 4. 4 is now would be 5. Unity would be 6. It took them like 7 games, I think, to get a 6 games, because I think Unity had a dedicated crouch button, which is absolutely silly.
Our destination is Havana.
Yes, stealth. Like, I'm gonna do stealth. I guess we can do stealth.
You'll hang for the mess,
I mean, that's why they put these trees here. A funny thing, I just remember like when back when PS4 was all new and fancy, they would show this off and they'd be like, "Oh my god, look, the trees move whenever your character moves." I know Assassin's Creed wasn't the game that got called out for that. I know it was whatever that crappy Call of Duty game that everyone hated was. What was it called?
Take anything you like.
Oh, it was Ghost. It was Call of Duty Ghost. Everyone was just like, "What the F is this?"
I'll pay you. Anything you like. Hold a moment.
Oh, I didn't have the swords equipped. How do you... Oh, that's right. Circle to win, that's right. Well, I'll help you out. Oh, I was gonna pick the item first, but that's fine.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Whatever you want, bro.
Is that yours? It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
Oh, I mean to abscond with your ship, buddy.
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Lame. Alright,
Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my...
treasure map. I think you get, like, secret items and stuff. I don't remember, honestly.
Hardly.
When was the last time I ever did a full playthrough of this game? It was a long time ago. Elite barrel fight. Yeah, that's right. Some of the upgrades for the ships are hidden in the treasure map. Some of them are worth getting. Some of them, like, I don't think
Worst
I
thing to
ever
happen.
used fire barrels. Because oftentimes the ships will just blow them up before they even get before they you can even line it up. You line it up, they pull up to it, and then they fire at it, and you're just kind of like, oh, that was a waste of time and effort. So you're kind of better off just like getting like a better RAM is much better. Like the hull and the RAM upgrades, and obviously the broad shots too. Okay, good. Now I can take the wheel.
Clues down! Catch some wind! Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and
Yeah.
such.
Oh, you know
She'll do
what? I
fine.
completely forgot
There's a
in my
strong wind
counting
now.
the Assassin's Creed game.
Let's strike to
Even
fall,
in
shall we?
the game that launched aside with Unity, what was it called?
She'll take it! Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel.
I have it over here on my shelf somewhere. So Assassin's Creed something. It was set in like the North Atlantic
That's a top way of seeing it.
Ocean, I think. I don't actually remember where it was set. Oh, the River Valley, something River Valley, somewhere in America. It was basically like they took the assets from Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 and put them in one game. I heard it was better than Unity. That's why I played it. And it was just basically like 4 minus the personality.
Is it a real danger?
Like it doesn't have any of the charm that 4 is rolled as. I mean, it could have if it had been on next gen and had good graphics. But oh my god, on PS3 the graphics were good. It wasn't absolutely terrible, but the frame rate was so low. Low resolution textures. The art design was still fine, but it was just disappointing.
I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane.
I can't remember the name of it though.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true. Douse the gallants and royals! Loose and trim too!
See, it's pissing me off now. I think I have to look at my shelf while the ship is moving forward. Oh, Rogue. That's right. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Speaking of Rogue, the Star Wars Rogue One was a pretty good movie. At least I thought. Actually, ironically, a lot of people I know didn't like that movie, but I thought
did a
it was
decent trick at
more
the helm
interesting
some time
than
ago.
Force
2
Awakens.
years before the
Even
mast
if
as a
Force
privateer.
Awakens is, you know,
Dash my
it's good
buttons.
character development.
Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness,
Also kind of interesting. I was actually going to try to Let's Play this game a couple of years ago, honest. I think, yeah, a few years ago, like back when I first started this channel. This is one of the games I was recording, but then I
Fantastic
think I
work.
stopped
Very
at about right
promising.
here because I was like, I'm done for the day. I'd rather record Mirror's Edge. I should get around to recording Catalyst at some point, perhaps. I wasn't really quite sure if I wanted to record Catalyst or not. It was a fun game. It was just
There
kind
you
of
go.
disappointing.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
your numbers
4
look
happens
good.
after Desmond dies in
Now let's make
3.
sure we didn't break your brain, all right?
That whole emotional scene about the character we don't give two craps about.
I
Yeah,
need you to move
that's
your
right.
head and
Desmond
look at these
died, and
lights,
then we
just
were all
here.
just like, okay, what happens
up.
now? Now they put you in the spotlight, which is what they've been doing for the last couple of games.
That's it?
Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up.
The most sophisticated of tests.
So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2,
I mean,
3.
this is,
Hello? Bonjour. C'est bon?
this setup. Honestly, the biggest problem with Assassin's Creed is this weird
All right, let's take a
dissonance,
walk.
I
Your
suppose,
file
is the
says
right
you've done
word,
some
even though
memory
I guess
research
so many
before,
people
but
use
not
that
to
word
this
to describe
extent, which
everything.
is surprising.
It's
You're
this weird
very
dissonance
good.
between the
data
two
streams are
narratives
very
of the
stable.
Assassins, the historical aspect of the game, and the modern aspect. They never really collide in a natural way in any of the games. I mean, I guess in this game it's
Impressive,
like
right?
the closest
This building
to
is
melding.
barely
Well, not
6
really.
months old.
This game
but
kind of
Abstergo
sidesteps all of
Entertainment
the
has been a
future stuff
studio
in
for a few
favor of
years,
just you
since 2010.
doing your own thing. Like, you don't have to. You don't really have to do anything. Like, if you just
Maybe you saw
play
Liberation?
for about 10 minutes out
That
here,
was our first title.
that's
powered
about
by
all you
Animus
could do
Tech.
for
That
like
was just
the
the tip
entirety
of
of
the
like this
iceberg.
20-hour
Soon,
plus
we'll be
story
unveiling
or whatever.
commercial Animus
Like, you
servers
don't have
for
to
the whole
spend much
world
time
to enjoy. They'll offer passive
in this area, or you
experiences,
can
of course.
spend a couple
Edit
hours
versions
just
of real
dicking
history,
around and looking
but
for
only the exciting
new
parts.
lore secrets, and there was
we
some
think
stuff
we
they
found
were
the
dropping
perfect
about
subject
future
for our
locations.
first full-length
The way I
virtual
hear
feature.
it,
Caribbean
I'm pretty
Pirates.
sure
So that's your gig.
Egypt. If I'm not
It'll just take a
mistaken,
minute,
I'm
okay?
pretty sure that's what's up on the list next. But I know that they took 2016
Well,
off because
thank
they
you,
said
Nancy.
after Syndicate
Bonjour.
came out. Like, I mean, pretty much Unity kind of ruined the series' reputation.
C'est bon,
And
c'était
then
prêt.
Syndicate came
Magnifique.
out, and Syndicate was
Merci.
like what Unity should have been, but too late, a year too late. So like people didn't really care. And at that point, Assassin's Creed
This
game
is for
design
you.
had been
The
growing
primary
extremely
tool of our
stale.
trade.
Even
your
with the upgraded
communicator.
game system, the upgraded control system,
Power it
and
up
the
and give it a
animation and
look.
stuff.
It's pretty slick.
So I think that the new games are trying to take. I think that they're trying to get some time for the developers to actually do something
You might have
interesting.
noticed
but
that security seems a little light
when's the
around
last
here.
time
That's
Ubisoft
because
really
your
did something
communicator is
super
your key to
interesting?
getting around.
I mean, this is one of the more interesting games they made, but they basically make the same game several times a year, every year. I mean, if you think about it, like Division, I didn't play Division, but I watched a little bit of gameplay, and it pretty much looked like the style of style, I guess,
See that
is a loose
flashing
term
wireless
I can
signal?
I can give to Watch
It means you're
Dogs.
hooked up to the
But pretty much
elevator.
it,
I'll
it's
let
like
you
Watch
do the
Dogs
honors.
really weird.
We're headed up to the
I'm a
Sample
super cool
17
hacker
studio,
dad
second
and
floor.
made it an online multiplayer game. I think I'm not sure if I had hacking in it or not, but I know I had dads in all those freaking like khaki pants and weird clothes
You
and
ready?
hats.
Let's go.
It was a silly looking game.
Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17.
Also, I like to think that
Hey,
Ubisoft
now,
is actually run like this. I mean, it's pretty
Edward,
much just a game.
pirates.
If you're playing, I mean, this game is kind of meta. I mean, if you freaking play like in the game in the Animus, right,
Welcome
playing
aboard.
a virtual simulation
Can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just
while
get this one
you're
settled,
working
and
for a
I'll see you
game
in 5
studio,
minutes.
C'est bon.
and then
Nice to
in
meet you.
real life you're playing a virtual simulation of a
So,
virtual simulation
this is the
developed
Sample
by a
17 floor.
Canadian game studio,
We're
French
diving into
developer
the
that
memories of
has
one's
no
very
idea what they're
generous
doing.
donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling
So I
all
think
the best
Ubisoft
stuff
is just
from
kinda
his
like,
DNA.
"Ha,
And
we
hopefully
can make a
one
whole
day
joke about
we
this
can
entire
forge some
franchise."
fantastic experiences from what we find in there.
Alright, I don't really care. Just log me in the Animus
This pair of
already.
legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation.
Yeah, the Animus has
This
come
is
a
all
long
yours.
ways.
So sit back,
Remember the
relax,
first
and
game? They
find
put
us
you in
some
the
good
white
footage.
room with they put Desmond
If
on
you
that
need
little
any
table
hints or
thing. And
tips,
he just
the
kind of
Animus
laid
is
there.
loaded with
And they
tutorial
had the nice
programs.
chair. Now we just have helmets.
And I'll check in on you
VR.
later. Happy pirating.
Speaking of which, I unfortunately haven't tried PlayStation VR. I hear that it's alright. But I mean, it's hard to tell. Like, you can't really. I mean, VR is not the kind of thing you can watch I mean, you can totally watch people Let's Play. It's just kind of tricky. Because, I mean, how do you Let's Play VR, honestly? It's more of like an experience. It's like saying, it's like saying, I'm gonna watch someone do parkour, but then you try to do parkour yourself, and it's a completely different feeling because you realize how much you suck at it. If that makes any sort of sense. But anyway, back into the Animus,
Welcome
because
to
no one cares
Animus
about that.
Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Ooh. Psychobabble. I guess it's not as bad as Evangelion Psychobabble, but still, it's hilarious. Now we possibly get one of my favorite cities in the entirety of Assassin's Creed. Well, probably next to Venice from AC2, because Venice is just absolutely beautiful. But this city is freaking great. It's got a great soundtrack, a lot of fun parkour areas, just some cool side quests. Like, one of the things this game actually has going for it is the fact that its side assassination missions are actually kind of fun. I mean, they are simplistic, because again, you saw side quest, but they're fun, to say the least.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly
Still looks pretty
awful
good,
pleasure.
I think it was like, what, 2013? Yeah, it's 2013 this game came out, so it's a couple years ago.
Just putting on a friendly
It
face.
still looks pretty
want to
good.
be
A lot of
mistaken
3D
for a
games
pirate
don't usually
again.
age that well.
Right. Flash rogue like
Maybe they'll
yourself must be
remaster it.
cautious.
The PS5. They probably will. I mean, this generation of console has been so weird. I mean, like, if you never bought a PS3, pretty much all the PS3 games are on there. I mean, you can play... Let me list off some games. Last of Us, all the Uncharted games, Kingdom Hearts, the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series is coming there at PlayStation 4. And then also you can stream PS3 games. So even if you, like I mean, DMC was remastered, Darksiders 2, Modern Warfare, there's like Skyrim. Like, there's so much stuff that was just remastered. It's like they barely made any new games.
I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I mean, I think there's some more remasters coming
I
out.
hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting.
And then I don't really count Crash Bandicoot as a part of that because it's kind of like
Misunderstanding.
it looks like
can
more.
hang about.
I mean, I guess it's like the first
might have a drink.
first game that's coming out. The
Finish.
Insane
Drink.
trilogy or edition is like a
They
remake
don't take
of
kindly
like
to
the
pirates
first
here,
three
do they?
games, the same level design with different
Wonder how many
aesthetics,
stolen
with
reals
3D
bought these
graphics
men
and
this
stuff.
purge.
Looks fantastic. That should be pretty cool. I'm kind of hoping for like a new Crash Bandicoot game. I liked
You don't know these women, do you?
Crash of the Titans.
They charge
back
money
on
for
the
that kind of privilege.
DS, back when that was a thing, way back when in like 2000.
Keen to meet them.
Oh my god,
No,
2007
goodness, no,
is when
I'm
I
a
got that.
married
That game was good
Married
though.
man of their forte, mate.
Although I was like 10 years old when I played it, so maybe my memory's a little shady on the quality.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
Sea bienvenido, señor.
You know what I also remember from this game? I think I did buy all the weapons in this game. Like, even though it says, like, combo and speed, like, none of that crap actually really matters. I mean, like, you can literally just use the set of weapons that you're given at the beginning of the game and pretty much be set for the rest of the game and not really
That's
have
a
much
better fit
resistance.
for me.
The game's combat's, like,
How do you fare?
super easy.
I had only enough for
I'll be able to show
small
that off
knife,
pretty
sadly.
soon, probably.
Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
Disease, Ardiam, Etcanis, and Clavatis. Mane habet, audacity.
Where do you get the upper body strength to do this?
My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fish hook.
This is like
That's how you
P90X
tell a true
squared.
sailor.
Like, what is this?
Yes, a fine way to put it.
mean, I don't know. It's not like I'm actually gonna collect all these items, but it's like right in my way. Like, there's no way I can let that go. I'm like a partial kleptomaniac. Like, I'm not that much of a klepto to actually go out of my way to 100% any Assassin's Creed. Actually, I take that back. I tried to 100% Assassin's Creed 2, and I'm 1 trophy away from it, and then I stopped like 6 years ago. I should probably go get that trophy. I mean, it's it's 1 trophy to get a platinum. It's like whatever. But sometimes my kleptomania just kicks in, and I gotta get some of this stuff.
We're not far.
The only things I really go out of my way for in this game are the song sheets.
Hang
So you don't
tight.
have to listen to your freaking crewmates sing the same song 30,000 times and go in the high blue keys. Although, thank God you can turn them off.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
Oh. I was completely not even paying attention. Oh, God.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
So excited. I feel like every Ubisoft game has this. Like, Watch Dogs has it. Every Assassin's Creed game is it. Oh, come on. I tackled you. Okay. Okay, cool.
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah, we've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just
Part of me has the urge to do a Let's Play of Uncharted now. I think that's what I should have started streaming was Uncharted. I think that's what I wanted to do all along, but then I was like, I'll just do Assassin's Creed.
Lucky King George.
I don't want to stream the first Uncharted because I don't really like going back to that. But I platinumed that game many years ago, back in like 2010, and I was just like, I never want to touch that game again. I never have, even though I like it. It's a good game, but once you platinum a game, you kind of don't want to touch it. Especially when you a game like that has like this stupidly hard difficulties where you get shot twice and you're dead.
Hey, I warned him.
Ow. Oh yeah, bare knuckle brawling.
You want to dust up? I'll give you one.
Hit square to win.
Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird.
Yeah, I know how to. I don't think there's any way to skip this tutorial. Come on, attack, bro. Attack, bro.
One more. Come on!
I remember the brawling in Syndicate being pretty fun. I haven't played Syndicate in like, I guess, a year and a half, or since it came out in 2015. I remember the brawling in that game being pretty fun. I think it was the only Assassin's Creed game that had like an actual decent combat system where you might die sometimes.
Catch you up.
The only reason you really die in the old games is because the combat's so freaking awkward. What was that? Use a smoke bomb? Yeah. What do you guys need to do? Hardcore parkour. Oh man, you saw me, dickwad. Those guys are really annoying. I remember. Those guys are the ones that like run super fast for no apparent reason. Oh, okay, now they're on the roofs. Oh my god. You know what? It'd be just easier if I just killed them all. Look how much. Look at this combat. Like, what is this? What is even going on? I'm sure this is one of those games that's best left in memory. I'm almost positive it probably is. But I was just like, let me just dig up some of my old teenage memories. I mean, this is like my teenage years. Oh, I won. Okay. I'm not gonna give you guys more feedback. I already did that years ago. It's funny because this game actually does still control the best out of all the Assassin's Creed games, or maybe it's just because I spent the most time with this one. Like, I remember playing 3 for the first time and thinking, like, oh, this game is pretty freaking cool, bro. And then, like, after I finally completed it, I was just kind of like, that sucked balls. Like, Assassin's Creed 3 is the kind of game that, like, should have been really freaking cool. Had everything going for it, and then it just kind of, like, squandered its potential. It was mainly the mission design. The mission design in that game was so piss poor. Get off my roof. It was so piss poor. I was just like, I don't really want to play this. Like, if you didn't do everything according to what Ubisoft wanted you to do, then pretty much you were the game was just like, yeah, no, you're done. You failed. Oh, I don't have hidden blades yet. That's right. I keep thinking I have them, but I don't.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Oh, hire dancers. That's right, you can hire prostitutes in this game. Ah, yes, our first of many Ubisoft tailored missions. It's the first, but it certainly isn't the last.
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
They're bookers.
We should split up to confuse.
Oh my god, this game's stealth. I mean, stealth, air quote. I don't have a face. I mean, I do have a face cam. I'm just not going to use it because I'm not going to reveal my face to the world. I'd really rather not.
Buenos dias, senores.
That's right.
Late.
When you're in social stealth, just stand there and do nothing. I think you use a prostitute for...
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor. Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice.
And they don't even
Hear the
notice.
bell, we may go, if you like. Quieto! Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap.
Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you.
There
Cougars
we
and
go.
such.
One thing I did like about this game was how they added the tagging system. Basically, as long as you had used Eagle Vision, it made Eagle Vision essentially like useful. Because before it was just kind of like, what is this? Like it had like very little purpose before. Oh, please don't fall off. Okay, good.
Let's not dilly-dally. Yes, sir. We go.
Basically, you can see enemies through walls, which is nice. Because, like, in a city, it's hard to actually, like, avoid these walls and stuff and, like, avoid line of sight. Because I don't know why. They give you, like, that countdown timer and force you to, like, play in a certain way. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the Ubisoft games and doing that. It pisses me off. Yeah, it's like I know where they're going.
Almost there. This way. This way.
Just keep going, buddy. Look at them all. They can all do parkour. What's up with that? Oh my god, they're booking. Yo, Hussein, wait up. Hussein Bolt, please slow down. Ow.
How long will this hanging take, man? Tell me to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
Yeah, also in Ubisoft games, they usually always have the AI turn around at some point because they're always worried about being followed, and
Things I can
I don't know,
sell,
it's weird.
tobacco, rum, sugar.
Let's just say I think this is like the only really good Ubisoft game.
Great, we took off a couple of men last night.
2 was cool for its day. It's not, I don't think it's aged well.
Sugar from Barbados.
Which isn't really that game's fault. It was just the limitations of what it was at the time. You know, whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Very fine.
But I mean, there's like so many eavesdropping. Actually, I think there's an eavesdropping mission where you're on a ship, eavesdropping on another ship. Like, it's really freaking hilarious. It's like, how do they not notice the giant ship floating through this tiny river that it can barely float in? Like, it should be scraping the bottom of the riverbed.
You're Captain Mendoza.
But whatever.
No, sir.
Video game logic.
He's a tiburon.
Well, logic.
Tiburon,
Air
Governor
quotes.
Torres' man.
Okay, kill that guy. I'm sure he'll look over his shoulder any moment. Anyway, I'll hire you. I got you, babe. My biatches.
De acuerdo. Como mandes.
You distract him from me. Thank you, babe. Oh my god. Wow. Nothing going according to plan. Whatever. Look, they're just standing there. Like, eh. None of them even tried. I don't know if that's sad or funny or both. Oh, hey, look, a Tetra box. Perfect. Whatever. Okay, and that's how we do stealth in Assassin's Creed. You murder everyone. Oh yeah, optional objective, static combat. Cool. That's gonna go well. And I'm about to screw it up. I actually wanted to see if I could pull it off. I wasn't sure. I guess we'll find out. should be able to go around here. It's really weird what this game counts for combat. It's like if you get detected, basically, it just counts as combat, even if you don't hit anyone. It really pisses me off that that is the case. It shouldn't be the case. I think I remember the way to do that. I know there's a way to do this really stealthily. Let me check something. I think it's the other wall. I mean, if I can't, I'm not going to restart it, because that's kind of redundant, but... I don't think there's anyone in here. Nope. Oh, I do love this song that's playing right now. This is a great song. I think there's a dude over here. I know you can sneak around, but see what happens. If I throw like a smoke grenade, it should be fine. Don't move, don't move. I said... Okay, maybe I'll just toss a smoke bomb. Yeah. There we go. I guess that works. Uh-oh. 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 That was really close. Ow. Okay. Man, they had really good security back in the day. I know there's a viewpoint up there, but I don't really care. I've gotten it like a billion times, and I was just kind of curious if I could... I'll see how many side objectives I can get, just for the heck of it. Although I kind of miss, like, in Assassin's Creed 2, when they didn't have these. Like, I think that's where Assassin's Creed started going downhill. In Brotherhood, when they introduced these side objectives, but they just kind of keep punishing you for not playing a certain way.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, up on it. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long
Even
enough.
Edward forgot what was going on in the story. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta dick over the governor. We gotta go jerk off this old dude pretty much for like sequence 3, and then pretty much after we get out of Havana for a little while, like the beginning of the game starts off in Havana, then you're kind of like off in like the open islands of the Caribbean, which is pretty neat. You don't spend a lot of time in the cities in this game, honestly. Even though the cities are pretty large. I mean, I guess they're not as large as previous games, but they are still fairly large. But you don't spend that much time in them. You spend much of your time on the sea and on islands and things like that, which is pretty cool. And they fixed the parkour. Like, they actually made the parkour work for once. The only thing I really like about the newer Assassin's Creed games, like post this era, like when they jump into the French Revolution and stuff, is the addition of the parkour down button, because it makes getting down really easy. I know that sounds really obvious, but it's a pain in the butt getting down sometimes in these games. Like, getting up in Assassin's Creed 4 is never a problem. The problem is when you try to get back down, you may end up dead. Because Edward may just be like, I'll just clear the whole thing in one jump. But having the parkour down button has the added side effect of making the game more automated than it should be, unfortunately. But I'm not really sure if there's a way around that without completely uprooting the general gameplay of Assassin's Creed, which I doubt they ever really will. I mean, maybe this new Assassin's Creed game that they're working on will be new in terms of its gameplay. But we'll have to wait and see. I bet you I probably could stream a freaking Overwatch. Actually, you know, I can't, because I already have a hard enough time. I was thinking about, like, ways to do that, and I was like, well, even if I stream it at, like, 480p, which is something I really don't want to do, but I'd do it if, like, some of my friends were interested in watching me play, I would still have the problem. I would still have the problem of lag. Like, I've been having a lot of problem with lag in Overwatch and on PS4. I don't have the PC. I mean, I had the PC version trial, and the PC version is pretty cool. I just haven't gotten around to purchasing it just yet. I intend to. I was kind of waiting for another sale or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen for a little while. Which is, yeah, that's fine, whatever. It'll be kind of fun starting over anyway, like a new profile, because I know the profiles don't carry over, which kind of sucks for the sake of well, in regards to like the skins mainly, but the skins are just cosmetic. I would just miss some of my some of the blue bot, mainly just the witch skin for Mercy, because it's unbelievably sexy. But you know, that's about it. Also, I thought a fun idea. I do have some co-op games, and I was like, if I wanted to do co-op games with some of my like when I'm streaming, like maybe Dying Light. I have that. That game's actually a lot of fun to play with co-op, and that's my chair creaking if you're wondering what that is. That game's a lot of fun. So is I got Bloodborne, I got Dark Souls, I got what else do I have that's like co-op in it? I probably have a lot. I mean, Dark Souls 2, yeah, but I sucked balls at Dark Souls 2. I tried it and immediately regretted that decision. I feel like Dark Souls 2 is probably like... Oh, it's Scholar of the First Sin anyway, because I had no clue what was going on in the game. It was just like dickishly hard, and I was like, why is this game this obtuse and it doesn't explain anything? And ugh. Bloodborne, I think Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 are where it's at. I don't really, like, I mean, I understand the appeal of the first Dark Souls game. It's got really interesting lore, but, like, the gameplay looks borderline unplayable just from stuff I've seen online. At least on console. Maybe the PC version's better. But on console, it looks unplayable and just unfair with bad hitboxes and things like that. But who am I to talk? You know, I guess we can get, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 more viewpoints, and maybe I'll do the next mission. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, that's the way you get over there. I'll go over there. Probably. Oh, wait, that's a restricted area. I don't feel like dealing with that. I'll go get this other one. Yep. Yoink. And then maybe I'll stream something else for a little bit. I was thinking about doing like a live stream of Bloodborne just for the fun of it. Like I've played that game a bunch. I've only ever beaten it fully once, but I do love that game to death. And I was just like, it'd be kind of fun to watch me, you know, just get really frustrated and forget where everything is and get disoriented during that. It's a fun game though. And I was also thinking about Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I like that game quite a bit, but I'm not really into Kingdom Hearts is the problem. So I'm not sure how long I can sustain a commentary over that game. I guess I talk about my disdain for Kingdom Hearts 2, but then I just get legions of hate following me for disliking everyone's favorite game ever, apparently. I don't like Kingdom Hearts 2. I think Birth by Sleep is where it's at, but that's just me. Rah. I didn't even see that barrel, I just hit jump. Chances are if you hit forward and jump, you'll land in the barrel, at least from the purchase. What is the next mission anyway? What's it called? Does it have a name? That's a boring one. I know some of the assassination contracts are opened up. Oh, there's one up there too. I mean, I suppose I could do that. God, I really don't. I don't like. The beginning of this game's alright. It picks up much better. It like sequence 3 onward, it's much better. But the beginning of the game's pretty slow. Cause we still gotta do like a bunch of missions with the old dude, Torres, and get betrayed by the Templars. And I don't know if I feel like sitting through that at the moment at like 1 in the morning, 1:20 in the morning. You know, the more I think about it, the more I really don't want to do that right now. I mean, if I got it over with, then the next stream would be far more interesting, though, wouldn't it? It'd be far more interesting for me to do that. I'm not sure. What even happened in this mission? Yeah, this one kind of goes on a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cut the stream right here. I'm actually kind of tired and I'll probably go to bed now. And my brother and I will definitely be streaming something today. We were considering doing Infamous, but I was thinking something not so long for first game. I was thinking about like doing, perhaps I might do some Sonic 06 tomorrow, because I said that a couple years ago. I was like, back in 2015, I was like, yeah, get around doing Sonic 06 single player. Not. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it, just cause. I mean, why not? It's sitting here on my shelf collecting dust because I haven't touched that game for a long time. But then, you know, it's always fun to go back to a horrible game. And at least I can tolerate Sonic's story, but Shadow and Silver, absolutely not. I don't plan on playing that much of the game, just the Sonic story. But anyway, that's enough for the night. Have a great one, guys, and I'll hopefully see you later on today.